Bonjour, comment ça va?
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Oh, we started.
Oh yeah, I said we're going.
Sorry. I was still adjusting my shirts.
Comment ça va? Is that how you say how are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
So,
like the worst French people ever.
Oh, my French is embarrassingly bad. I'm embarrassed to say that I was born in Montreal.
We're not sure
my
how
French is
many.
terrible.
We're not sure how many of you are going to be here tonight because I know it's like a really random day that we're going live.
Super random.
But
Yeah.
hopefully some of you will be able to come in and say hey.
I also didn't schedule this till like a half an hour ago, so if anyone checked earlier in the day, there was nothing there.
It's been a week. I know we always say that, but real life.
No, this week's been crazy.
Sometimes real life just comes crashing down, and you have to like
You have to adjust your schedules and stuff.
do a million.
That's
things.
all it is. You know,
Yeah.
You have to adjust when life throws you wrenches and
No, but we
Whatever.
definitely always want to make sure we do these. So whether it's on, we always try for Mondays, but we'll, we would rather do them later in the week than not do them.
yeah, exactly. So for anybody who can join us tonight, we appreciate it.
Absolutely,
See you in the
yeah.
chat here.
Yeah, it's one more day for us hearing. I mean, I don't know about the state. I don't know if the States gets Good Friday off. I feel like maybe not. I don't know.
Think so?
I think so.
I think they do. Good Friday's sort of a more,
It's more universal.
at least over here. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
sure about. I'm not with David pops in. I'm not sure about over.
I feel
in
like
the
the UK would more than the States would.
Yeah,
The two big religious holidays for Christianity, anyways, are Easter and
those are the
Christmas,
Well,
right?
isn't Easter even bigger than Christmas? Like Easter's a huge deal.
Technically, Easter's a more important holiday
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's a big
because
deal.
that's the whole purpose of going into religious Jesus and returning and all that stuff from the dead.
Yeah, I mean, I admittedly am not, a very avid not avid, but I'm not
Yeah.
very religious. I don't know. Obviously, I know what Easter is and what Christmas
Yeah,
is, but all the
Christmas
deeds
is Christmas. From the Christianity perspective, is Christmas is Jesus was born,
yeah,
and then Easter is Jesus died for our sins.
and came back. That's what Easter Monday is, right?
Yeah, he died for our sins. We were forgiven.
On Good Friday, I'm guessing. Is that the day he died?
yeah.
Yeah, and the Easter's the day he came back.
Not a very good Friday for him.
No.
But I guess for everybody else, that's why they call it Good Friday.
That's right. Hey, what's
Yeah.
up, everybody?
Cousin
everybody.
Vinny, Janice, and David. Hope you're all doing well.
Yes,
Yeah.
happy Wednesday, folks. Hope you guys are doing good.
I guess the whole point of that rambling was for anybody who has Friday off,
Yes.
enjoy the long weekend.
Well, I know on Good Friday, again, don't quote me on these. I'm just speaking from like conversations I've had with different people. I don't know the facts, and I'm sure it can be interpreted differently. But Good Friday I don't know if it's just Catholics, but that's where they don't eat meat and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes just fish. That's why the fish places are crazy.
yeah. Fish is okay on Good Friday for Catholics.
They're
Yeah,
not like
I
meat.
don't go to Thistles or any
Yeah, it's like
fish and chip places
crazy.
tomorrow.
I think if you're hardcore Catholic, it's every Friday.
I was gonna say I had
Yeah.
friends who were Catholic, but every Friday they wouldn't
Yeah.
eat. Yeah.
Well, I'm not
Fun
Catholic.
fact:
so
apparently that's what the fillet of fish is on McDonald's menu.
Mm.
To
Smart.
to make sure they have something for the
Some
Catholics
option,
on
yeah.
Friday. Yeah,
do you just eat fish on Friday?
no,
Look, everybody has their own,
I've got
How closely
I'm
they
full of
follow.
flaws. What can I say?
So we're asking these guys, Janice and Vinny, do you have a long weekend this weekend? And David in the UK, do you guys
Good
all have long
Friday?
weekends? Good Friday or Easter Monday?
So
off?
this weekend's interesting here I'm only going to say Ontario because I don't even know the rest of Canada, but in Ontario, I know in Canada, Good Friday is a statutory holiday. Everything's closed. It's like Christmas.
Yeah.
Everything's closed. But in Ontario, Easter Sunday, all the retails and the grocery stores are closed, but it's not a stat day. So you don't get paid for that day.
Yeah,
to be
it's,
I know,
closed.
it's
yeah.
true.
The Easter, the way they do the holidays here are weird.
It is weird. I used to work at a restaurant, and I was cooking on a Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh boy, I can't wait to get that double time.
No,
And then I got my paycheck. Like, where's my double time? Like, the stats Friday.
the stats Friday, yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Missed
but
Easter dinner
Yeah.
and had to work and got no extra pay for it.
Yeah.
I
That's a
think-
double whammy.
fish is okay any day. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I love seafood.
But
Oh,
here,
especially like fish and chips.
Here-
Delicious.
Here, like
Yeah.
we said, Good Friday. Woo, stay clear. Even like non-Catholics, I feel like it's just sort of like this tradition that people have fish on Good Friday.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of families will have their big Easter dinner on Sunday. Like that's
Mhm.
Easter
Yeah.
Sunday. It's like the church day. It's
Mm.
all that stuff. My family, I'm not gonna lie, we do it on Good Friday because just get that out of the way.
Blasphemous.
Yeah,
That's
but then
the
I
best
have
day
the
to do
rest
it.
of
Well, then
the
you have the rest of the
weekend.
long weekend. Yeah.
It's a good way to do it. Like a lot of my family, they'll do dinners on the day a lot of the time,
Yeah.
and that means that
Well, you gotta go to work the
Yeah,
next
Well, that's the
day.
annoying
Gotta
part.
go
Yeah,
to
and
work on
Sunday,
Monday
you
and
gotta
stuff,
be- yeah,
like,
so it's
so it's like all this rush on Sunday,
yeah.
and then you go into the week kind of tired already, right?
Yeah.
So
whereas-
I like Good Friday because I have like a pretty big dinner on Good Friday, so I like it because then I'm off all day. I can, but then I have Saturday
Well,
and
then
Sunday
you have 2 days to chill.
to
Yeah.
do jack all.
Yeah.
Herkle Durkle.
You can
my
Herkle
hearts
Durkle your to your
content.
heart's
I actually looked
content.
up Herkle Durkle today.
It's a thing. I'm not lying.
I know. I accuse you of lying.
From some ancient word, Scottish word.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a Scottish term, like you were saying before, and it was basically like relaxing or kind of doing nothing when you should be out of bed doing something else.
Yeah. I am mastering my Herkle Durkleness.
I've
I
been
always
doing that
have.
for 20 years.
I mean, I'm missing. I haven't had as much Herkle Durkle time in the past little while as I normally do, but Sunday I think might just be my Herkle Durkle day. What better way to honor the religious day?
That's
than
right.
the
You're
Herkle
supposed to
Durkle?
Sundays. You're supposed to be a day of rest.
It's true. Get some mini eggs or something
Yeah,
to honor Easter.
yeah, and just stay in my PJs all day and watch movies.
Yeah. Quick question: mini eggs or full-size cream eggs? What's
Mini
better?
eggs. I'm not a big fan of the cream eggs. Like, I'll eat them. Like, don't get me wrong. You put a cream egg in front of me, I'm gonna eat it. But if I had to choose, I would probably take mini eggs. To me, cream eggs are more of a commitment to eat. It takes more than one bite. They can get messy. The mini eggs are just like boop, boop, boop,
I don't know.
boop.
I'll definitely go for a cream egg, but cream eggs are really hit and miss nowadays.
Steve, the commitment doesn't bother you?
No, I can commit to eating it. I can eat a whole pack of those goddamn things.
Okay, yeah.
But they're really hit and miss.
Yeah.
If they're nice and creamy and like moist inside, they're fantastic.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you get them when they're kind of dried out,
Oh,
It's
that's
like- it's like that-
chalky.
Yeah.
it's like that's the worst.
Yeah.
No, but you
So-
would pick it over. Like, if you had to pick one,
Yeah, 100% I would.
you'd pick them over mini eggs.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. What about you?
I would say, I don't know. I think the full size. God damn it. The question wasn't for me.
Well,
for you
you gotta
guys.
answer it.
What
I,
about you guys in the chat?
Yeah, what
Mini
do
eggs
you
or
guys
cream
think?
eggs? Which is the better? Or maybe there's another
actually, there's a
egg-shaped
third
candy
option.
that's
There's actually mini
Okay,
full size eggs.
do you know what my-
mini cream
That's-
eggs?
that's
Do you know what my favorite Easter chocolate is?
I gotta
though?
go with. I'll go with the full size eggs.
You know what my favorite Easter?
But for me, anyways, that's my answer.
Oh, you guys are weird. You know what my favorite Easter treat is that you can actually only get at Easter is the chocolate bunny, the crispy.
Oh, Marisa, you
chocolate
like
bunny.
the one with the rice crisp in
So
it?
if anybody's coming to my Easter dinner and wants to bring me one of those, I ain't gonna say no.
Yeah, you always been a big fan of those ones. I never liked the Rice Crispy
Oh, I
ones.
love them. So
Isn't the
good.
bunny called like Mr. Crispy or
Yes.
something? Like
Mr. Crispy.
I want those. I think fish okay's any day. As far as I know, no long weekends here. Oh, you guys don't have Good Friday? Not all businesses or school are closed on. Oh, so yeah, here it's like a hard. Everything's closed.
Yeah, like so here it's like Christmas, like everything's closed tomorrow.
Come over, I'll get you proper fish supper. The fish is sometimes only a few hours caught.
Ooh,
I gotta
Nice.
get me
So
some
good.
fish and chips. I think I'm craving them so bad right now.
I would love to have the time to jerk on my Herkle. I hear you, Jacob. I hear ya. Have you seen the size of a cream egg now? Oh, they're like, yeah, they are crappy.
I was just gonna say, David,
Yeah,
like
they've definitely done smaller.
ours got smaller as soon as they started doing like the plastic
Yeah, they
wrapping
come
on
with
it.
plastic. Yeah,
But I went to the British store. This was like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago,
yeah.
and they actually had the cream eggs from England, and they were full size still, and then the
Yeah.
foil. But maybe
Oh,
that's not the case anymore.
Or maybe we've always had smaller ones. Maybe theirs are bigger,
Maybe you're
and
saying
they've come down
are
to
you
our
saying, are you
size.
saying in England they have bigger eggs than us?
I think so. Yeah.
Three watching. You should have waited. Going nowhere fast.
Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Hello.
Hey.
Hopefully the train is not too busy.
Yeah, hopefully if you miss one, it makes it at least it's a little less crowded on there.
Like I said, this week's a little chaotic. Every moment for all of us is like in a little scheduled block. So like I have a crap ton to do after this live.
Really?
Yeah, I have like people coming to my house on Friday, and my house is a disaster, and I work late tomorrow, so I don't got a lot of time.
Oh boy. Well, good luck with all
The
that.
joys of the holidays. That's why you
Yeah.
got to get invited to somebody else's house. Is the easiest way to do it.
That's the best way to do it.
True. But yeah, so that is what's up this weekend. Herkle Durkle all day Sunday.
That sounds fantastic. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of editing to catch up on too. I haven't done anything this week.
Same. I have 2 podcasts to finish. I got one pretty much done.
Nice.
It feels so good just to say it now, podcast.
Right?
But it's like hide it anymore. Like
Yeah,
the dirty little secret.
The dirty secret.
Yeah.
We still have the eggs in foil, but a lot smaller. We have small
Oh,
ones
boy.
in foil, but our regular ones are in this stupid
Yeah, it's like this
plastic
little-
crap.
2-piece plastic that you pull in half.
supposed to like protect it, I guess, from cracking or whatever,
Yeah,
but either
keep it
way,
fresher or something like that.
yeah, can we keep it fresher?
I haven't had any Easter candy.
Either.
Hopefully people.
No, I haven't had
already
anything
said.
either.
Hmm.
Feels like I'm missing out.
I know.
Well,
since-
I went to Walmart yesterday to buy ham. Okay, I have these like moments every so often where it's like, yes, I know things are more expensive and you kind of just like go with it and stuff. But then I have these moments where I'm like, okay, like this is crazy. Where you actually like for whatever reason are ingesting it and you're seeing it and you're just
Yeah.
like, this is insanity. Like cases of pop here for 12-pack of pop now at Walmart, which is presumably
Usually
our
the
cheapest
cheapest one,
place.
yeah.
It's $7.50.
for Walmart Pop now.
Well, it's
That's
not. It's
crazy.
Coke, but like you buy it at Walmart, it's $7.50 for
Yeah,
a 12 pack.
pop is not
Yeah.
cheap.
It's
Like,
insane.
That I was just like,
Like, not too long ago in the past, you could get that for like
$3.99.
$3.99.
You
Yeah.
know, you could usually be able to get like 2 for like $5 sometimes on sale, or 2 for like
Yeah.
$7 or something like that. Yeah,
yeah. So like,
and it's pop too. I mean,
Well,
it's
that's
just
the thing.
sugar and water. Like, there's nothing to it.
The cans look supposed to part.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
But,
no,
like,
I know.
I had to buy some because I'm having people over, but I was just like, damn, that hurt. I spent $14. It was a deal, 2 for $14.
Yeah,
I had to spend $14 just on pop. I was like, this is crazy.
and 12 cans. That's not much.
No.
Like, that's not a lot of pop either for
And-
having a bunch of people over.
All the
Yeah.
Easter candy,
Yeah.
like how like the little like Mr. Munchie like bunnies and stuff,
Yeah.
like they're no less than $5 anymore.
For one?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm like
They used to be like a couple bucks.
like
Yeah.
Walmart. You get them for like the Walmart like 97 cents.
Yeah,
like
the-
in the
the
plastic
Mr. Bunny
bag.
one,
Yeah.
it was like the cardboard box with the
Yep.
bunny inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like no less than $5. Like everything was. It was just one of those days where I was just like, what the hell? Like,
Time to start making your own stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
right? It's just.
Here you go, everyone. I made homemade chocolate.
I've only been in just over half an hour. Mom is still in the hospital. Oh, David. Well, hopefully she is feeling okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
David. Hopefully
You know.
everyone's doing well over there.
I've been thinking of
Exactly.
you and your family.
For sure. Hopefully everything works out good there. And
I know she doesn't know us and we're just strangers, but you can tell her that we're sending well wishes from Canada.
Yes, lots
Yeah.
of good vibes to your mom, David.
It's supposed to rain a lot this weekend. It'll be a rainy Easter. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of okay if it rained all weekend here. I don't have no plans outside, so I'm
No,
like,
well, that's the thing. At least it's a good excuse to stay inside. That's for sure.
It's still like cool here. Well, it's getting like it's 10 degrees, but it's like
No, it's it's definitely getting warmer out there. I still am not used to this time change. I swear to God.
$7.99. Yeah, if we went to an actual grocery store, like our expensive grocery stores, it would easily be that. But like Walmart, the cheaper place, it was
Yeah.
like $7.50.
that's insane. That's in the States too that she's giving those prices.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So take that into account, right?
But I mean, if we went to Metro, we did a video with the cans of pop like a couple months ago. Was it
Yeah.
over $8?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was I was there. I was at Metro a couple of weeks ago, and Pop was. Their deal was 2 for $16.
So it's like, yeah.
So it's regularly over $8.
Yeah.
Oh my
The sale
god.
price was 2 for $16.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
For, like,
insane.
and it's for pop too. It's like
Yeah.
the worst thing you could probably ingest in your
Well,
body.
it sucks because
As
like
I'm drinking one.
well,
I know, I was
no,
gonna
but
say.
it sucks
Oh.
because who doesn't love like a nice cold can of Diet Coke every so often, right? Like
Kelly and her Diet Cokes with this popcorn.
shut up. But now it's like I don't want to spend $8 on 12 cans of pop.
No.
Like, or sometimes you just can't because you need to
No.
buy like bread and milk and whatever else,
It's
right?
because I live whatever by myself. Getting like the 2-liter bottles of Pop. It'll
Yeah.
probably go stale before I finish it.
Well,
right?
and I don't-
Those are always, they're always kind of hit and miss. You never know.
But
Yeah.
I don't drink pop fast enough for those either. Like I don't drink pop every day. I go
No.
through spurts where I'll be like, "Oh, pop, whatever." But
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I really don't drink a lot of pop. Like, other than obviously every time we're on a live stream, I have one in my hand. But
oh,
Yeah.
that's sweet. Well, David's mom, I hope you're feeling better soon. And
with-
he just said that she sometimes watches in the background.
oh, that's really
Oh,
nice.
pretty
But I
sweet,
just
yeah.
can't read
Yeah.
it from here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
I'm counting to be my eyes.
sending you
See
big,
no evil, hear no evil.
sending
That's
you
right.
big warm hugs all the way from Canada.
And it's
Yes.
Maple syrup kisses from Eric.
Okay, we always just have to be weird. Just kidding.
From me?
Oh, speaking of which, we
I
have
edited that
to,
part out of the video.
wait. We have. Did you?
Yeah,
Damn you.
Maple Kisses. Like, that's out of here.
But it was funny because it was like a reference to the last year's video.
I said it in last year's Maple video.
and
That's
I
right.
kept it in.
Yeah, you did.
No, actually, that reminds me though. That video has been up for a week, so we got to do that draw for the.
I was
yeah,
thinking
the
that.
draw
Yeah,
for
we
the
had to do the
little,
draw for
mountain
the
guy.
Snow
summit
globe.
or the
So,
snow globe.
if
Yeah.
anybody's watching, go watch our last video from last week. Last chance to enter. We'll probably do it like tomorrow or Friday,
Yeah.
and we'll post it on
The instructions on how to enter are in the video.
But we're not going to tell you because you have to watch. The
That's
video.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
That was good that we
Proceed
had
like that.
most people
Quite a
who
few
watched it have entered
comments.
put his
Yeah.
comments. So
Yeah.
Cat and Matt are in the jar.
Cat and Matt,
Okay,
what are going
Matt.
on?
Crack open up. How much is pop in Saskatchewan? No,
Winnipeg.
Manitoba. A lot of times we would buy the store brand, which is usually and that's the thing.
That's,
Even our store brand's not that.
No, that's the
cheap.
thing. Even the store brands are not like
Not much
the
cheaper here.
PC version or
'Cause, like, I-
what's
Even, like,
Great
the Great
Value,
Value.
or RC Cola.
But
That's
no,
still a thing, I
the one
think.
thing I'm finding with Walmart is they've gotten rid of a lot of their Great Value products. They had no Great Value cans. I looked. So I was
Clutch
like,
my pearls.
no, but like,
Pearls.
No, I know, but that's
and I'm not like a pop snob. Like, I'll drink no name.
No, I don't
like,
care if it's no name pop. Like, I'm not a brand name, whatever.
nothing touches the lips but original Coke.
Well, David, hopefully, if you tell her that, it gives her a little smile.
I hope so. If there's nothing else, hopefully she cracks a little laugh.
Oh, $12 for 24. Oh, that's cheaper than us.
Oh, that's cheaper than us.
I thought it was gonna be for
I
12.
don't even know if can you get 24 packs anymore? Like everyone
Not at
seems to
the
be
grocery
12s.
store.
Yeah.
I
At
think
Costco.
Costco.
Costco has like the big
Because I
ones,
remember-
but yeah.
At the grocery store, used to be able to get it was like the 24 pack was like the
Palette.
Yeah.
pallet, cardboard bottom
Yeah.
with plastic over top.
Yeah, but I haven't seen those in forever.
No.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the 12s are nice because they're so small. They're easy to store away. But
Excuse me.
I actually thought I was going to take a picture of it today, but I totally forgot. I was driving to work. There was a car in front of me. It was Matt and Nat.
Matt and
Ooh.
Nat.
So that was the license plate.
Oh,
I was like, oh,
close.
yeah. It's like it's the Ontario versions of them.
Oh, I can get a pack of 24 for 7. Well, that's probably expensive. Isn't it like double our price?
Not bad. It's probably like 11, 12 bucks. So they can get them at Walmart.
Yeah, we can't get
24
ours.
packs.
Our Walmart, I don't know. The Walmarts around here, they've gotten rid of a lot of stuff. I used to buy the big things of Great Value pasta because it was like
Yeah.
97 cents. I'd buy a lot of Great Value stuff because it would be like $1.
Well, it's always so much cheaper.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's at least double now. It's like $2 now for like I used to get the Great Value chocolate covered granola bars for like my lunches and stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it used to be 97 cents for like 6 of them.
Yeah.
and now they're $1.97.
Oh my God.
And that's the
Things
thing, like,
doubled, everything's doubled in price.
why are you doubling? Like, you're so dumb. Well, because they're probably like,
You are so dumb.
well, they're probably like, we can double it and it's still cheaper than the regular stuff. Oh, I don't like
Yeah.
corporations. You suck.
Corporations are not your friend.
Nope.
No.
They don't care. They don't care about any of us.
Exactly.
There is a Matt and Nat brand. I actually had something by Matt. I think it was Matt and Nat. It was a purse, I think.
You know, Matt and Nat purse.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just like their license plate.
Maybe
car,
it's
so
the Matt and Nat people.
Maybe maybe it was really them.
Well,
Should run them off the road and see.
Yeah,
you're
David.
spot on. You saw never mind. I can't remember his name now.
Yeah, David, I feel like we get ripped off here.
Dead Mouse. You saw Dead Mouse's car. You saw the famous Cat and Nat car.
Matt and Nat car.
Matt and Nat.
We get ripped off. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. It's hard to not get like depressed about it because it's not going to change and it's not going to go back lower. Like, this is it. I mean, maybe it won't go up anymore, but it's going to stay the same, which is really
Well,
sad.
that's all it is. Is they're just trying to cool off the
It sucks.
price increase. It's never going back to where it was.
No,
Yeah.
which is terrible. Like, it's really just like demoralizing to go to the grocery store, get the bare basics. I mean, I'm thankful I can buy the bare basics, but I'm just saying, like, demoralizing, you know, and you have a budget and like it's just stressful. It's just a whole other layer of stress that everybody has to deal with. Trying to like
Well, you
count
see,
your
obviously,
pennies.
everyone on the news and so everyone talking about the prices of everything.
I'm gonna open up a chicken coop on my balcony, eat my own eggs, and then kill my
Yeah,
own chickens.
even eggs are expensive.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, nothing's cheap now.
Yeah,
No.
purses. I had one of their purses. I got it as a gift. It was like a big bag.
A Matt and Nat bag.
Yeah. I think they sell their stuff at Indigo. I think I've seen
Oh.
it there.
I think there's all sorts of stuff that I don't know if it's real brand name or just like
Well, what qualifies as brand name?
I don't know.
Oh,
Technically,
that's-
anything could be a brand name.
Oh, This is true.
That's I don't know what's defined as a brand name versus
I don't know.
non-brand. I don't know, but
All I know is I'm very off-brand.
Indigo's expensive. You want to ever go shopping for anything there?
It's true. Our parents did complain about prices back then too.
I don't know. Is this all it is? We just became our parents?
I
Maybe that's
think.
what is all that's really happened
That's
here.
maybe
I
that's
mean,
Well, back in my day, the
I think
price of a
I think the biggest thing, at least for me, is like, yeah, over the years things inflate, of course. I think the biggest thing for me is how fast it went. Like there was no gradual decline or gradual increase. It was like boom in a year. It was like boom, 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 boom.
we just doubled everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have like a 269 pounds for 12 eggs here. So it's like it's like 2.5 times, right? To 5, it's like $6. Yeah, I mean ours aren't much cheaper for a
Mhm.
dozen eggs anymore.
No, a dozen eggs is like $5 now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if this is really annoying,
You
like
want to get some water or something?
frog in my throat. Oh yeah, the prices definitely are way higher. Well, like what's that whole thing they say, like, $50,000 salary in the 80s is like what now? Like it's crazy.
It's basically $160,000.
Like, do you guys all remember? And obviously, I'm generalizing because everybody had different growing ups, but like, I did not grow up in a family where, like, my parents made lots of money. My dad was a blue collar worker. My mom worked off and on in between, like, kids and stuff. Kind of like all of our families. We all had rough times and whatnot. But like, we could have a new car. We could not all the time, but we would do like vacations. Nothing crazy. We'd do
Yeah.
a vacation. We'd have groceries. And it was just like, now it's like, even to like,
I saw this report, like a cost of living report, and basically it said like $30,000 salary in 1980 could get you like, not a huge house, a nice
an
house,
average house.
Yeah.
and a car, and then basically to have that same sort of like living quality today, you need to make $160,000
Yeah.
That's insanity.
to have
That's
like
crazy.
a house and a car and like a vacation. Those things you could get for 30 grand in the 80s.
The
Yeah.
only thing I'd be curious is like who was making 30 grand in the 80s. That's the only thing I don't know.
That's true too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but if
mean,
it
Was 30 grand
A
working
lot?
like an average salary? Was
Mm.
that that's I mean,
well, I can.
either way it's crazy.
Well,
No,
no,
that's a good
I
point,
can
yeah.
say that
It's
my
like-
dad was probably making between $30,000 and $40,000. I mean,
But I
I
think
don't
that
think
might
it
be
was.
like that was a lot of money back then. I think like
big
I'm saying like
maybe.
I think that was
Whatever.
Maybe
Either
that,
way, like
maybe
we
that
don't.
was like 160 grand back then.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know
Oh.
how that.
But the point is that they're saying is that it hasn't like from the 60s versus the money to the comparison to this. They're just saying from the comparison now, it's like way more than normal.
well, they should just look at it. Not that. It's look at they show the charts. The prices, everything go up.
Exactly.
The average salary's gone down since like the 80s. It's just gone down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that hasn't matched.
No.
So I think that's the biggest
All
thing.
the
like-
union work, all the unions of the 50s and stuff like that bucked everyone up, and then once they broke all the unions, it just
Yep,
Yeah.
labor died.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
wait, the unions have no power. We can do whatever we want to the workers.
Yeah,
Yeah, there goes the salaries.
exactly. There go the salaries, and there goes the shareholder value. Yay!
Yeah.
We're all rich now.
Thank God the shareholders are okay though.
Oh yeah, I feel so good. I love the shareholder value
It
today.
just sucks sometimes because everybody has their own struggles and some more than others. But like I feel like there's not one person right now in any economy that doesn't feel the hit at some point.
No, I think it's
No.
it's a phenomenon not just in Canada.
Because
but-
look,
God,
even
no,
if you're
it's-
making $200,000, you have $200,000 worth of a life you're living, right? So those prices go up, and your salary
Well,
stays at
That's
$200,000.
that's always the thing too. No
Right?
one ever,
Like
as your salary goes up, most people their lifestyle
of course.
They've called it
maybe it goes insane, but you still
lifestyle creep. They say like as you
Yeah.
get more money, you start buying more things.
Yeah.
yeah.
You have
Yeah.
more expensive cars, you have a bigger house, and
Yeah,
then all
so
those
all of a
prices.
sudden,
you know.
yeah.
So it's all like relative to your situation. But it's just one of those moments actually at the grocery store was just like, wow, this really sucks.
Yeah, it's not fun when we really think about things sometimes.
No. Like most of the time I'm just kinda like it is what it is.
That's one of the
But-
worst part. It's out of your control.
Well,
Well,
that's the
yeah.
hardest. That's why you can't get bent out of shape over it. It's hard because
well, you can
Yeah.
get frustrated.
no, totally. But
But I think that's why I get frustrated because there's just literally it's not going to change and there's nothing you can do about it. So it's just like,
no.
but
Once you
whatever.
hear all the stories on how busy the food banks and stuff like that are, right? And like
Jelly duck.
Hey, Dylan.
hey, Jelly Duck, what's going
Just
on?
like don't spend more money you have, keep it. Yeah, right.
That's the goal.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. The more money you make, like, don't just start buying more new stuff. Like,
yeah.
No, I mean,
People get into that trap pretty easy.
I'm not a huge. I mean, I'd love to be a big shopper. I mean, I just can't now. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
make purchases I shouldn't make sometimes, but sometimes you're just like, you know what, I really want that shirt. I don't really care, and then you worry about it later.
Well, no, everyone does it as a kid. It's just
Yeah.
doing it all the time and whatever. It's
And also, let's be real. Like when I'm talking about, I go buy a new shirt. I'm buying like a $15, $20 shirt somewhere. I spend it. I'm not at like Gucci buying.
no,
A $200
no,
shirt.
Oh my god, I could never.
I've never bought a $200 shirt in my life.
never.
I would
No.
feel so like I would
I just
no.
seems like it's such a waste of money.
Yeah, I know.
Even before all this inflation and whatever bullshit,
Yeah.
it's like
I'm a sales girly.
I can think of way more fun ways to spend $200 on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
The
or
only
a shirt.
time I buy regular price like clothing or stuff like that is if like I really need it for something, like if I have to go somewhere and I need it and I have no
Yeah.
choice. But otherwise, I always shop sales.
Yeah.
$200,000, I couldn't take the drop. I'm a Walmart girl now. I used to be well, yeah, kids kind of do suck any disposable income you have out of you.
yeah, that's
I've never shopped at Aritzia, and I've never gone in there for a specific reason because I'm like, nope, it's gonna like their stuff's expensive.
I've never seen the store.
It's in the
I
mall.
probably have seen it. I've never actually been
yeah.
there.
What's it
It's-
called?
Aritzia. It's nothing crazy.
It's clothes?
Yeah, I mean it's no crazy clothes, but it's like $100 for a pair of sweatpants or like $100 for like a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's definitely I can.
I mean,
like
I'd love to. They have some cute stuff, but I just don't even go in. Nope, not even gonna go in. But yeah, and like I said, kids just suck all the extra money.
Well, that's a whole other.
Yeah.
$100 on a sweater, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and now we all
Nice stuff.
turn into adults. And
Yep.
It's like I gotta pay that hydro bill. Damn.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah.
pay that gas bill.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
Gotta put gas in the car. Damn. I had a Facebook memory that 4 years ago, because like this was when like the height of COVID was. We were in the first 2-week lockdown. The whole world was. And our gas here, remember, we're in liters, right?
Yeah.
Liters. I had a picture of it. It was 53 cents.
It went
and
that
cost
low?
$26 to
No,
fill
that
the
was
car up
crazy.
from
I remember
empty
that
to
for
full.
that like
Oh my god.
after like the first month or whatever it was, everything the gas prices were just
50 cents.
That's insane how cheap it went.
I mean, nobody was driving anywhere,
Well,
so
that
it was
was
like,
that's
whatever.
why with
Yeah.
the
I know.
demand
like
anymore.
no,
That's
I
why
remember
it's so
that. That was crazy.
I know. But yeah, I
Oh.
was like, oh, those are the glory
I
days.
should have just bought a bunch of gas and
Right?
stored it somewhere.
Yeah. So just put some barrels on the ground.
Aren't
Yeah,
they
exactly.
Canadians do have expensive prices? Yeah, Canadians do have expensive prices. At least
Yeah.
Ontario. 'Cause, I mean, again, I don't want to speak for other provinces because I don't live there, but I know Ontario and like BC.
You see enough on
are-
TikTok people complaining that it's across the
Yeah.
board.
Of course, yeah. I mean, obviously it is.
Our cost of living is high, and it's not just, it's a double whammy because it's not just groceries; it's like the housing costs too are high, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just not easy to get by.
So I think now, like, okay, let's even talk Toronto. It's more expensive for Toronto for like a studio apartment, like not even a bedroom apartment, studio apartment. Like it's like over $2,000.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
Oh,
You
yeah.
want a 1-bedroom, it's $3,000. You want a basement apartment with like just a bedroom, like they're like $1,500.
I saw people losing it
Yeah.
online because someone was trying to rent a room for $1,300 a room.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, it's crazy.
I think the most I paid for a pair of shoes was $120. I have spent money on shoes, like runners, like good runners, but not often. Has anyone noticed a different vibe with the live chats with the podcast set versus the old desk? It's more of a conversation between the three, and that's not even just anyways in here. Oh no, I don't know. I didn't notice. I think it's just more because we're facing each other a little bit more than before we were like side by side.
Yeah.
That's all. I think doesn't lockdown feel so long ago now, but also not. It is weird. 4 years ago. Yeah, I mean 4 years ago you're like, what the hell happened in the past 4 years? But then you're like, but it feels like it was like 6 months ago. It's weird.
Yeah.
I filled up with petrol tonight. It's $1.45 per liter.
Oh, okay. So you're a bit cheaper than us here.
That's pounds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the gas is here.
So I'm guessing that's probably
It's like 150 something.
probably $2 a liter or so. Maybe.
Ugh. Did we ever hit $2 a liter?
I think we did, or close to.
I
I'll
know we
say.
came close to it. Yeah.
Fruit. It's just gonna
Yeah.
get expensive though now because the summer's coming. Yeah. Laptop is further away. Need like a screen. Yeah, we do have to figure out the laptop is a bit further away, so it's more like Steve has a hard the angle. We have to kind of work. I feel like if we had the laptop up higher, It might be easier.
Maybe because we're all kind of
Yeah.
crunched over looking at the
Yeah.
laptop, right?
It's a work in progress. You know us. We're
We're adjusting things. We'll I'm sure this will be over here tomorrow or
Yeah.
or next time.
Need a TV monitor.
yeah, over €2 a liter in France. Yeah. I imagine Europe's very expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess like
it-
anywhere
it's like
depends where
us,
you
yeah.
are and stuff like that. How easy it is to get the gas there and everything. It's
I think our biggest, well, I mean, there's a lot. And again, I'm only speaking for Ontario. Our biggest like thing right now is just the housing costs are just like it's so just disheartening because there's just so many more people that don't have houses now than there ever was. It's crazy.
oh yeah, you notice a lot like how many people are living in tents in every city now and stuff. Like where we live here in the suburbs, it was pretty rare to see that. Like maybe one or two
Yeah.
people. Like that was it.
Yeah.
Now it's all over the place.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just so
And that's
sad.
just in the last like 2 years.
I
Really.
I think like it just is so sad because like, in Canada we live in a very free country. Like nobody anywhere, but I'm just saying in Canada nobody should ever have to go without shelter and food.
That'd be ideal, yeah.
I mean,
Like,
yeah, it doesn't do
know?
it doesn't do anybody any good having people living on the streets and
No.
anywhere.
Oh yeah, the plant's actually not that bad. Look, I am a bad
Does
plant
someone say they
owner.
need water?
Well, because the light's making it look. But this plant has lasted like 4 years. I know exactly when to water it. It's
Yeah.
starting to get yellow, so we have to water it. But you're not supposed to overwater it because then it just gets all like moldy and gross. I'm proud of this plant. It looks sparse on the camera.
What's
but it's actually,
these are the lights on it there, even from here with the purple
Yeah.
on the green? It looks like it looks like a pot plant,
It's not.
It
It's
totally looks
a
like a pot
money
plant.
tree.
Oh, money tree. Okay.
but it's
That's what
definitely
they
getting
told me.
there's the leaves are. Oh,
Oh no.
I said to put this thing down here. This is a bad
No,
idea.
it's not. The leaves are supposed
Out
to
of sight,
come
out of
out.
mind.
Oh, one thing we have to do, just speaking of stuff, is like the black tax.
Yeah, we're gonna
So
do
Yeah.
fun
that.
fact, our poster's right behind us here for our podcast, and
It fell down in the middle of our last recording our last one.
yeah, exactly. So
And
it's a thing.
and healthcare. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing is like, it sucks and it's irritating sometimes, but when I know we pay such high taxes, I know it's going to like good stuff. We have lots of social programs, we have the healthcare thing, we have this and that. Again, not perfect, but we have a lot more than other countries do.
Yeah.
So I am thankful for that. I mean, we pay enough for our booze, so let's go somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Those are almost two separate things, right? Like
I know.
the housing versus like where tax dollars go.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But, again, it's just like, it's just sad because it's like you just don't, when you see people that like, nobody should be without shelter or food, like just basic food.
Yeah.
Feed the plant and healthcare. We were so lucky to get our house January 2020 with 245 new houses like ours. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
Oh,
the
boy.
houses went cheap or. Oh no, that was a good. Oh my God, but there's no way here. There's anything that you could buy for 245. Not even like the tiniest 1-bedroom condo.
No.
Not here, no.
That's
Sadly, no.
crazy.
Yeah.
Seeing that price, I'm like, what?
Like that's amazing.
We'll just send you some from the plant. Look, you can have this one. Might be a little dry, but you can have it. I know he's being funny, but I'm being funny too. It's
I don't even know what
too
you're talking
perfect.
about. I can't read any of this
He
stuff.
said, "Can I buy some from the plant?"
Apparently you.
Yeah.
There, can you see?
No.
You need your glasses, maybe. I put a deposit on a unit in Eric's building.
All right, neighbors.
Nice.
There goes the neighborhood.
Ugh,
You have to watch
There's
out.
that
You don't want to be
eventually.
too close to Eric. You might regret that.
that's true.
Yeah,
I think, I think
but-
Eric should be worried. Maybe Mike should be worried.
Welcome to my nightmare. I microwave fish.
That's right. Yeah, it's just, it's whatever. We all do what we have to do to survive. But 7 days so far, 13 days, no bill. Yeah, and that's exactly it, right, David? Like the one thing with all the other stress of your mom being in the hospital on you and her and the family in general, at least at the end, there's no bill.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that, how you're going to pay for that stay.
No, that's the one thing I can't. In countless times I've read stories about, or even seen people, but hearing all these stories like from people in the States, like
Yeah.
whether it's childbirth, car accidents, whatever, and it's like they see some of these bills, like holy shit.
You're bankrupted. You're destroyed.
No,
you're
it's
ruined.
absolutely mind-boggling to think like, here's a 7-figure bill for getting sick. It's like, what the heck? Like,
Well,
Yeah.
you know, like all of us in varying different, and me, like I'll speak for myself, but me, like, you know, I have some specialists because of my health and stuff that I go to and I see every 3 months and whatever. And it's just, you know, they've sent me for other specialists just to make sure everything's okay. But like that wouldn't even be an option if like you had to pay for it. Be like, oh, do I really need that test? Maybe I'll just wait.
well, no,
Yeah.
exactly. It'd be, do I need it? How much is it?
But now it's just
Like-
like, oh, we want to send you to this.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's just like, okay, cool. Like,
Yeah.
again, it's not perfect. It might take
No.
you 6 or 8 months,
It
which
can.
is kind of, that's what, whatever.
Yeah.
That's a whole other story about, but
Yeah.
You don't have to make that choice of do I really need this?
No.
no, you can do it. It's just now the biggest problem is how long is it going to take? That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
where
I
you hear a
mean-
lot of problems is that.
Yeah, exactly.
For like MRIs and stuff, like they're like, you could be waiting like 6 months.
And those
Yeah.
things go like 24/7
Yeah.
too. Like it's,
Yeah.
so it's definitely not perfect up here, but, we are lucky.
My maid is selling this has 3-bedroom bug garden, offers over 160. Oh my god. I know that that's like double, but still like that's way cheaper than anything here.
Yeah, I think like the cheapest condos in our area are maybe like just under 500,000.
It's insane.
Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
Can't believe how crazy healthcare is. Yeah, I mean it's crazy for us in Canada to even like really understand it. It's crazy.
Well, it's always been ingrained in, I think, in all of our heads, and as Canadians, is like, if you're going to the States for anything at all, get extra insurance, get travel insurance, make sure you've done
Yeah.
insurance.
Because the problem, well, not the problem, but the issue is like if we go to the States and something happens and we go to the hospital, I'm just saying in a lot of cases you have to pay. Well, the States is different because you get a bill, right? But like, so say you went to like Dominican Republic. I had a friend years and years and years ago that got super sick in the Dominican Republic, like really sick, some sort of food poisoning, had to go to the hospital. The ambulance showed up and they said, we need $3,000 before you can even get into the ambulance. Thank God she was there with her family. So between everybody, they were able to pay it. But like,
That's yeah.
but then when she came back to Canada, she could get reimbursed. But
Yeah.
like, just to have that to be treated.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It makes you not want to travel anywhere.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris, what's going on?
Thanks for joining us.
How do people ever pay it off? I don't think people do in some cases.
Well, that's the easiest one. Is this is something you just carry around for the rest of your life? Like,
Yeah.
I think in some cases they just do. Yeah, what is a bug garden? I was a little nervous to ask. I'm assuming it's a garden full of bugs.
I'm assuming it's one of those like.
It's a big garden.
Oh, but it said bug.
Yeah, so he corrected himself down there.
Oh, okay. But a bug garden sounds kind of interesting.
A bug garden does sound kind of cool.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe it was one of those like where it's got like a greenhouse or something like that.
Well, see, I thought it was a Scottish thing too.
Is that where do you Herkle Durkle in the bug garden? Is that what it is?
With the Beatles.
I mean, the Scots always have some, Yeah. Yeah. So but whatever. But anybody have any Easter plans this weekend?
Yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to a busy Easter weekend.
Yes.
I mean, I'm
Get
not
some good dinners in, some fish and chips maybe.
Oh man, talking about fish and chips earlier, I'm still craving it. I haven't
Yeah.
had a good fish and chip dinner in so long.
You need to go to like a pub.
I know.
Yeah, I haven't had fish and chips in a while, but it's always.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love fish and chips.
I'm not going Friday. We were talking about
No,
that.
you should go tomorrow because it's the day before Friday.
Exactly. Thursday?
That was one of the most stupidest things I've ever said. When you say something, did you hear what I said?
You said go tomorrow because
It's
it's.
the day before Friday.
Yeah.
Well, duh. But like, it's just one of those things where it's like state the
I
obvious.
know you meant.
I know.
You
You
just
said
thought it
it-
was
you
gonna
said
be
it in a
crazy.
weird
I
way.
said it in
Yeah.
a weird way. Nothing specially here. Okay, Mike, is Good Friday a stat day for you?
Is it really just Canada?
Kat and Matt in the chat, we've literally had like the total equivalent of maybe 3 inches of snow over the whole entire winter, and it never lasted more
Yeah,
than 24
was it
hours.
last weekend we were under that big snow watch and
Yeah.
we got like,
Like
well,
5
where we
centimeters?
live, we got like nothing,
But it melted the next
and
day.
it was gone within like a day. Yeah.
That's why we don't live in crazy Manitoba, Kat and Matt in the chat.
We had like maybe 2 weeks of winter this whole year so far.
Yeah, our winter was so warm and
It
mild
rained
this
a
year.
lot.
Yeah,
Lot of
it's-
rain-
it's
lot of
been a
rain and
weird.
clouds.
It's been a weird winter.
Yeah.
Okay, so Good Friday is not a stat day in the
Oh my God.
States.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
thought it was. That's what I'm. Yeah,
I thought it was in the States as well, but I guess not.
I guess they don't.
It's just us.
Which is weird because it's a religious holiday, so you would think that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't celebrate the religion part of it, but wow,
You
yeah,
don't
we
worship
have.
your Easter, your Savior Bunny.
I worship the
Savior
ham.
Oh, Bunny, save us!
But yeah. So in Canada, Easter Friday is like a total stat day. It's like Christmas Day,
Yeah,
and then government employees. So ours.
Okay.
Our government employee day off is Monday. Like schools are closed for Easter Monday. I think the government
They get a
Stuff's
40
closed.
weekend.
Schools are they get a
Schools
Friday
are
and Monday
closed.
off.
Yeah.
Schools do.
Yeah, like
Should've
post
been a
office
teacher.
stuff. That's on Monday. And
Or a
even
permanent
more
student.
even more crazy, Mike, is that on Sunday here, all of our retail places are closed, but it's not a stat day.
No extra pay on the holiday.
It's such a weird.
Easter's a weird holiday.
Yeah,
It's a funky one.
it's a weird how they do it, but
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys do need to move, but also your pop's cheaper there. So I mean, I don't know. It's a
it's a
crapshoot.
trade-off.
And your houses are cheaper. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they're always like. There's always commercials here on TV being like, "Move to Alberta,
Yeah, but it's too damn cold for
move to
me.
Wild Rose Country."
That's what their license plates say.
Yeah, I know.
But it's too damn cold and snowy there, so
Yeah,
had fish and chips this weekend. A friend had her celebration of life, and her wish was we all raise a glass. Oh my god, I love that! And hello, Arctic Ginger.
Arctic Ginger. That's
Hello,
where, yeah.
Ginger.
How you doing,
Oh,
brother?
that's really cool.
That is really nice. Yeah, that's I like that. So I
Very
always like
cool.
that they call it celebration of life.
Yeah,
you just
it's
do-
much more I think a different spirit than a funeral.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're doing things that was favorites of that person, you know?
What's
Yeah.
nice? It's probably the best. I know me personally. I would love to have people celebrate something like that when I go. If I go,
Don't worry,
maybe I'll
Steve.
just stick around forever.
We'll make sure we have a kick-ass celebration of life for you.
No.
I will just piss on my grave. Fuck you.
Celebrate
Hey,
this.
don't say the F word. YouTube doesn't like it.
We just got demonetized.
I mean,
Thanks a lot.
Sorry, everybody.
we're 40.
I want my 13 cents.
we're 13 cents. What analytics are you looking
I haven't looked at it in a while.
at?
We didn't get 13 cents for a live stream?
No. But
Maybe?
maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, but I mean maybe we're too deep into the live or YouTube bots won't catch the FUCK.
That's true.
Maybe.
Much better than a funeral. Yeah, I mean it's just a nice, you're like 75. Steve, you're like 75 already. Cherish your time. Yeah, it's
Thanks,
like
Mike.
we always have a running.
I just look 75.
If anything, I'm gonna be the one that dies first with all my medical ailments.
Yes, you're gonna die first.
I want to win the bet.
I know you do.
We've heard you say it before.
Yes.
Well, it's not that.
Everyone knows Kelly has a couple of medical issues.
Anyway, yes, like I throw that around all the time. Anyway, my point is that I want to. I mean, screw that. I don't want to be. Oh, we have 15 people here. Dang, guys.
Oh, hey, 15 folks.
What's
okay.
up, everybody?
I don't want to be left behind when everybody around me dies. So I'd rather just die first. Sad.
That's
I
really
don't want to
weird.
be sad by myself. I'd rather just die first.
You'll be the last to be laughing. You losers.
I outlived them all.
The last one left has to do a solo live stream.
I like it.
Oh my God.
That'd be
In
hilarious.
2072. Mike's predicting our death years.
But that's far though, no? What year are we? 30, 40,
20
50. That's like 50 years
Yeah.
from now. We're
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine. Well, as long as
There's potential for that much life left.
As
in
long
us.
as-
The
You
way,
all-
the way medical marbles are going, we might live forever.
Medical science keep me alive.
That's
as
right.
long as y'all promise to come back on into 2072 to say hi to see who the last one standing is.
But then there'll be AI and all sorts of crazy things.
That's right.
Even if
Just
we die,
pretend.
the AI bots will carry on.
Right?
Yeah.
I've had 2 funerals in the last 2 days. Ugh.
Oh,
That's sad.
that's too bad.
Who's
Sorry to
that?
hear that.
David.
Oh, David, yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's just it sucks.
Yeah. It's never fun, that stuff.
No, it's
But it is nice. Like they said, the celebration of life is a nicer way. I've only been to like 1 or 2 funerals where it's like it's more like that. Like I was at a bar and stuff. It was nice.
Yeah,
I've never been to one of those.
years and years and years and years ago, like I don't know, a long time ago, I had a relative that passed away, and she had like a service and like a funeral home and stuff, but then the like reception part was at her favorite like watering hole pub,
Her
that
local.
her local like place that she went to, and they always had live music, and the band that she would like seeing played there.
Oh, it's really
I
cool.
think they did. I don't know, maybe
That's
not.
really nice.
But yeah, it was cool because it's just, and it's also just, it's not as like church basement where everybody's still sad. Because yes, you're sad,
it's
but
all-
like you're sharing memories and you're having a beer and
Well,
you kind of laugh.
What's a
and,
little
like,
more
you know.
lively than like I've been to plenty of
Yeah.
funerals where it's like you eat those crappy sandwiches and like
Yeah,
a
I'm not-
basement
Yeah,
or
but
like
those sandwiches are kind of
and it's just like but it's like just drab and like
yeah.
Yeah, it's just very,
the whole thing is just, and it's not obviously that's what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a happy time. It's,
yeah, this is time for both. There's time to be somber, and
Yeah.
it's time to celebrate the person too. I think.
one of the things it's a lot depends on the person, but yeah, and I would much rather have people
Yeah.
remember and smile than be gloomy and
I'll only be okay. So
Nice.
David will be here in 2072. He'll only be 106. So
Oh,
David's
perfect.
here.
David, you'll be here.
just a young buck.
Exactly.
That's right. I'm gonna go blow my nose and get this frog in my throat so I don't on the camera. You'll make it. Hopefully we all make it.
I hope so.
We're all just gonna live forever. Okay, this
Mike-
is as I get up and my hip gives out on me.
Mike says he'll be 38. No, 88. I got a little closer. No chance I make it, he says. Well, who knows? 88's a lucky number.
It's just crazy now how you hear like how much people are living longer and stuff like that with science and stuff like that. It's good and bad. They always say it's even like a sort of becomes a problem. People living too long. We're especially the boomer generation. There's too many of them.
I know. They hold on to their houses.
I know they're drained on the society. There's not enough of us. We need another like war or something like that. Another. You need another boom to come up behind them.
Oh, I think another war to take out the boomers. A war of the elderly.
So yeah, we're conscripting anyone over the age of like 65.
Yeah, just the boomer generation. You're gonna go there and fight. Sorry, guys.
You guys thought you made it through unscathed? Wrong.
All you draft dodgers,
That's
from
right.
Vietnam, you're back in. You're back in action.
Thought you guys were safe? Wrong.
Mike says another plague. Okay, it's well,
The way now it's going, you never know.
who knows?
Seems like every day there's some new like COVID variant or new this and that. It's
Yeah, I don't know. We'll wait and see. I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's almost like the baby boom thing. Like no one ever planned for. Never planned properly for that generation. It's
Well,
big, massive
they all knew it was gonna be. If I remember high school teachers talking about being like
Yeah.
it's gonna be a huge problem.
for the healthcare system.
Yeah, it's
long-term
like basically you
care,
have
all
this
that stuff.
giant
cohort.
yeah,
Yeah.
coming through this little tiny pipe, just stretching and ruining it all, and then all of us.
Deal with the aftermath.
Yeah. Oh crap.
Yeah. Hey, boomers, grab some money. No.
Yeah, no, and that's just, it's what's happening. Yeah, there's so many. It's
Yeah,
we can't keep up with them. That we're just paying to keep them going.
it's true.
It's like these. I said it's like these companies where had really good pensions back
The
in the day.
pensions. Yeah.
That all the new employees, it's like everything you're putting in the pension is just going to keep track of the guy who retired 20 years ago.
Exactly. Back in the day, like people weren't living as long, so companies were like, oh, sure, we'll give you a pension because you retire at 65,
And
you're probably in the grave 6 or 7 years later.
yeah, if you get 10 years, you're lucky.
Yeah.
Now it's
That people living to like 85, 90.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
potentially retiring earlier too. It's like
that's true
that's
too.
like a 30. You retire at 55.
Yeah,
Like it's
you got
a
a pension for like 40 years.
yeah,
potentially.
that's a long time. It's
Yeah.
like you need lots of fresh blood to keep that thing going.
That's you and me.
Yeah.
We're the first blood to keep the system going.
It says, I get my turn though, right? What about when I retire? Ooh,
Maybe.
Yeah.
uh,
Why don't you just keep working?
let's see what the chat is. So Dave says, I have no plans on going anywhere. Way too much trouble to cause. So Dave's sticking around with us for a while. That's
Dave's
good
ready.
news.
David's ready to raise some hell.
Oh, Mike says he's got COVID again. Oh man,
yeah.
Again, oh man.
Mike, take it easy. He said he's just getting his taste back.
Oh well,
Sorry.
hopefully it wasn't too bad this time.
Okay.
Stepped on your foot.
Do you still have a measles outbreak? Oh,
Do we?
there was the start of one.
It was.
I'm not sure if it's an outbreak or not.
I know there was.
some
It's
cases.
around, but I haven't heard too much about it in the last few days. So
I mean, all of us are vaccinated against the measles. So.
it's just crazy. All these like viruses that have been dormant for like 50 years are now coming back.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I think part of the issue is whatever side of your fence on. It's not. I'm not debating that. I'm just saying there's lots of young that aren't doing vaccinations.
No, and that's
anymore.
exactly what it is. So it's like
Yeah.
these long gone,
Yeah.
Issues all of a sudden now they're popping up everywhere. It's like I thought these were gone.
Will taste more than. Do you think you got it from traveling? I mean, being on the planes and stuff. Because that.
Oh,
would-
it's always
see that.
traveling and confined spaces and all that stuff.
The
Yeah,
recirculated air on a flight, all that stuff.
I hope. I had you some
I always get sick when I fly.
birthday pictures. He was. You know what? I want to live to be 100 just so I can be a crotchety, bitchy old woman. But nobody can say anything to you about it because you're 100. So it's like, let her be miserable.
That's right.
There was a hilarious news clip I saw on
Yeah.
as a reel. That old woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Was
she
it
was
the one
just
she's
like,
talking about drinking or whatever, and like
no. It was a 100th birthday celebration.
Yeah, and her family's going to come by and visit her, and the reporter's like, "Are you excited that your family's going to come by and help celebrate your 100th birthday with you?" She's like, "Not really."
I was like, I love it.
the family I care about died 30 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care about these like great grandkids that
Yeah.
I don't really know. And,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like,
I know it's funny, but my dad always, when parents get older, they're always like, oh, whatever, I'm not gonna be around, blah, blah, or I'm not gonna be around to see that. So I said to my dad, I'm like, you are gonna outlive all of us just so you can be miserable. Because
Spite's a powerful
it
engine.
is.
my
yeah.
dad's like, the typical grumpy old man sometimes, old. And I'm like, you're gonna just outlive all of us just cause.
That's good. You're still
It's
around.
like your grandma. She's gonna just outlive.
Oh yeah,
everything.
I think she takes a lot more joy than she should in the fact that she's outlived all of her enemies.
But it keeps her going.
That's right.
Yeah, I know. Like, Grandma, you just run on spite. Yes.
Yeah, but like you can't.
And I
even-
outlived them all.
And
That's
but the
right.
thing is, she's like, in her 90s, so it's like, okay, you do you. You just be miserable, and it keeps you going, and you can't say anything about it because
Yeah.
it's like whatever. Like she can tell you to f off, and you can't even be offended.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Just like you're
Yeah.
90 something, whatever. Live
Yeah.
your life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's possible with all the travel. Yeah, because you were like on trains, planes, and automobiles. So
Good movie.
apparently, even if they are behind in theirs because of COVID, I guess. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, there's just a lot of variables.
Yeah.
You already knocked down the 100-year-old ladies while Christmas shopping. What would you do at 100, right? I mean, I try not to knock down the ladies 100 years old, but
You knocked down a lady?
well, no, in Costco.
Oh,
We're making fun of the whole like Costco.
the Costco
Yeah.
incident. I forgot about that.
I guess people just weren't going to the doctors to get their kids vaccinated. Yeah, I mean that could be true. I mean, like I said, I don't know the statistics or anything, but I know in the past, like years or whatever, it's been like very much a just conversation about people not vaccinating. So 1 in 1,000 people that make it to 100 make it to 110. Ooh.
That's good. Interesting
Okay.
stat.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, so not great odds, I guess.
Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, I would love to live a long life to 100, but like if I'm 100 and I don't know that I'm there in 100, I really don't want to be living at 100. Do you know what I mean?
No, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if your
yeah.
wits
Like,
aren't about you.
the closest
Yeah.
I ever know, my Uncle Bob got to be, he made it to 98. And he was like he lived on his own
He
up
was
to the
just
very end.
more physically had issues, not meant like his.
No,
brain was
mentally
good.
fine. Even physically, he had his knees replaced in like his 80s.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He lived on his own in his apartment, would walk all the time, but he was walking. That was a problem. He fell in the ice.
Oh
That's
man.
usually what
And that
happens.
just
Kind of
never,
just
uh,
like
Crazy, like one incident like that where you
Yeah.
just don't recover from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, and then they found his cancer had come back. They found stuff, and he just
yeah,
mostly just of old age. But
Yeah.
no, he just had a good fall in it. Just kind of
yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
was the beginning of the end for him. Yeah,
Like my grandma was 90, and up until like a year or two before she died, she was like okay. Like my grandma was. Well, you guys knew her. Like she was.
crazy.
No, but like
In a good
physically.
way.
No,
Yeah.
but like physically, like she could run.
Oh yeah, no,
circles
she
around
was
all
up
of
and
us.
about, and yeah.
She
Yeah.
had no like hip issues, no this. I mean, whatever. She was great. Just
Yeah, she was
unfortunately,
always moving, like a busybody, I guess you call her.
just her
Yeah,
brain
no,
didn't.
she was always
Her mind didn't really keep up with that. So
Well,
it's
no,
kind of
that's-
just,
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, your grandma was like in good spirits, really close to the end. Like
Mhm.
I remember this one story. She and her sister, they were probably like in their 80s at the time.
Yeah.
They were up late at night drinking.
Well, it was this was during midday. Like
was it midday?
oh yeah, it was happy hour.
And
time.
then they thought it was like wine,
No, so
but it
my
was sambuca.
my
And they finished the bottle. They didn't know whether they're so drunk.
well no, so
This
my
tastes terrible. And then just drank the whole thing.
my great aunt's son was like, oh, you guys. He walked in. It was at the cottage. He walked in, and they're like, oh man, this wine's like crazy, but it tastes gross. It tastes like licorice. And then he went, looked at the bottle, and it was literally a bottle of sambuca. They had just been drinking sambuca like
it was wine.
It tastes like crap. They didn't like it, but they
Yeah,
drank
they
it.
kept
going.
drinking it, so they were looped. That's a story that everybody tells because
A
they
little
were
bit more
just,
alcohol in there than wine. Yeah.
Yeah, like first of all, like ew, how could you like that? Tastes very not winey.
That'd probably kill me now. Like
Yeah.
forget being like in my 80s.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just, yeah.
Drinking sambuca like wine.
Yeah, so it was.
I always hated Zambuca.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're getting text messages.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I can't wait to see what that is. It was just down the road.
Could have been me, really.
Did you guys see like? I mean, I'm sure you did, but oh my goodness, I get like when I see the video of that bridge in Baltimore.
Oh my god,
Oh,
that
that
bridge
was
is
scary,
that's
yeah.
so crazy.
No, the
It's
only
awful.
okay, there's no good thing about this, but the only thing is A, it was like 1 a.m. B, the cargo ship knew that it was in trouble, so it mayday.
Yeah, so they shut
So
the
they
bridge
shut
down,
the bridge
apparently,
down. So unfortunately, but fortunately, I mean it could have been so much catastrophic worse, it was just like a construction crew that was on the bridge.
Oh, okay.
There was no like pedestrian cars.
It wasn't like regular
Oh,
traffic.
okay.
No.
Yeah, I didn't hear who was. I heard they had closed it, but just crazy.
Yeah,
And the footage they had of it. It's
Oh,
just
it literally just like
you realize they're all just intricate.
Could you
so one
imagine?
goes and then it's just like
could
dominoes.
you imagine being that the driver of that ship though. Oh my
Oh,
god.
that'd be awful.
Awful.
Yeah.
So like I said, it's still really, really sad, but like at least it wasn't like rush hour or anything. But then luckily the ship had Mayday, so I think there was a couple of minutes where the police were able to like block it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's the thing. I don't know how like those things. Like we see lots of tankers here on the lake, and they don't
Yeah.
go that fast. So
No.
they should have had some time.
Oh my god, it would have
Well,
been.
But they're so big that just
Yeah.
you know.
The last thing I saw is they're calling in the Navy for assistance to help. I think with the recoveries, and
Yeah.
then figure out how to like get the ship
Yeah.
out.
Oh, it would have been hundreds of people in the middle of the day. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh
my
god,
gosh.
yeah. If it wasn't like, yeah,
So
it was terrible, but it could have been a lot worse.
unlock my new fear of driving over bridges.
Yeah, you're always worried about bridges.
Yeah. See? This is why. Bridges over water, especially. These big cargo like I said, we have like the cargo between Hamilton and all that stuff. Like, so there's a big bridge, you go over the Skyway.
Skyway Bridge. Yeah.
Yeah, but that one's safe though. It's got the canal, so there's nowhere
I
underneath
know,
it.
I'm
to-
just saying.
No, I'm just saying though.
It's like-
That one,
or
that one
going
is
over
safe.
that stupid okay, well I know it's like a concrete bridge, but like the stupid bridge going to Niagara Falls, I hate that bridge.
That's a big one too. Yeah, but again, it's safe. It's got the canal,
I know, but still.
the Welland Canal.
Steve, just let me have my irrational anxieties, okay? I need more. My list isn't long enough. I need more. Driving over random bridges that tankers may or may not hit is now a new fear unlocked.
One more to the pile.
Right?
Yeah,
Do you just add things? To
Oh,
the
yeah,
fear
like,
list, or do
nothing
things
goes
fall off
away.
the fear list? No. Okay.
I mean, do things fall off your guys' list of irrational anxiety?
If I forget them, see, like my brain can only hold so much.
yeah.
Sure.
So if I forget something I'm afraid of, I'm not afraid of it anymore.
Until the situation arises. Then you're like,
Yeah, like
right.
a movie I just had to rewatch that I totally forgot I ever watched it. Coming up on one of our future podcasts.
Oh, I was like, what movie? Oh yeah. You can come to the U.S. through Manitoba without a bridge to see. Okay, good, because I'm not driving over bridges no more. Bridges that could fall down like that. Nope. No.
The one over the Niagara River is pretty good. Going to Buffalo.
Yeah, that one I don't. Ooh, that one would fall. Ooh, no way.
At least a fall would kill you.
Yeah.
Obviously, on the bright
That's right. I have
side.
to worry about drowning.
Ooh, I can't even imagine. Look for a picture of the Sky Bridge in Scotland. You would love. No, I would hate to go over that. I don't like bridges in general. I don't like heights. They make me anxious.
Did you show that bridge in a video, David? I remember you showing a bridge in the background of one of your videos. I'm not sure if it was that one or not. The Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
the one
Niagara
in
Falls there,
Niagara
yeah.
Falls, yeah.
The Niagara Falls one. And lots of times too, like depending, you can get stuck on that bridge
Yeah.
because of backup of traffic.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
waiting to get through the border.
Nope.
Kelly says no.
Nope.
Not
No
doing
big
it.
ships there unless the Maid of the Mist Captain Goose trunk. I don't know if the Maid of the Mist would knock it
That's
over.
happened once or twice.
But I don't think it's big enough to knock it over.
Oh God, no.
No.
There's no
As I logically try and think about would it knock it
You're
over?
like, am I safe? I'm actually safe in this
no,
scenario.
it just collapsed under its own weight of anything.
I won't go on the Maid of the Mist terrifies me. Why are y'all going so close to water rushing down like that? Like, are you just asking for a
I
malfunction?
swear we were just talking about the media this a couple of live streams ago when you're probably out on your nose.
Yeah.
And we thought it'd be fun to do.
I mean, maybe, but like, what if the engine stops working on the boat and you just drift under that thing like you're dead?
Maybe because I've never done the Maid of the Mist. It sounds like you haven't.
No, I've never done
You
that. I
haven't?
don't know.
No,
I always want to do where you can like go behind the falls.
it's terrifying.
Why?
I don't know.
Behind would be fine.
Live.
That would be the fourth bridge. We have 3 bridges side by side, minutes from me. Yeah, because you all have like the water and stuff around
Live
you.
to live.
You know what else
Live to fight.
You know what else terrifies me? Even though there's nothing like that around here, those tunnels. Because I watched that movie. Okay, those tunnels that are underwater. Nope.
Tunnels that are underwater.
Like the road tunnels that go underwater. Did you ever see that movie where the tunnel
oh,
collapsed?
yeah.
Oh, you know what freaks me out that I would never do is there's like people who like, I don't know if you call them like cavers or tunnelers.
Okay, no.
They get themselves into small spaces.
Yeah.
And they're just kind of like free crawling
Oh,
through these
yeah.
tiny spaces and stuff.
Even
I'm like, oh, I would never do that
I
in my
watched that
life.
TikTok
I
where the
sent
guy
you guys
died.
a
Yeah, I
video.
saw that. They who died.
Sent
He
you
gets stuck upside down for like
Yeah.
hours. Yeah.
just
Yeah.
watching it, I hyperventilate.
I know, like
Oh,
I would
that's-
never. No, that's like my idea of hell.
I
It's-
can't even.
That has
uh,
no
I just
desire
like,
to do
like
that.
my heart rate goes up. I can't. Claustrophobic. Nope. As Kill stays on dry land. Yeah. I mean, I've been behind the falls, a bit damp.
Yeah, yeah.
I can see that.
Maid of the Mist is fun. Okay, maybe I'll do it, but I'll just.
See, it'd be fun. They did it on The Office.
They got married on it.
They did.
I mean, my hair would get really frizzy.
Yeah, definitely sweat.
I'd have to go on a non-hair wash day.
Wear a hat.
Yeah,
You wear like a slicker.
I think you just get royally soaked. I'd have to
think that's
go.
it.
I'd only do it if it was like a really hot summer day because I think you get like soaked. Those little rain ponchos ain't doing nothing.
No, you have to go expecting to get
You
wet.
would, yeah.
Wear your pair of costume to stay warm. Nothing can soak through that quickly. True, but then what happens if I fall overboard and I'm wearing like a 75-pound bear suit shirt?
You're gonna sink like a stone.
I know. I'm gonna sink like a stone.
How about drying that thing out? It must take days.
Yeah. I mean, I do have some fears, but next time over we could have a road trip on the Maid of the Mist.
That sounds good.
Yeah, we could do that for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll bring.
Yeah, I've never
it.
done any of that stuff down like behind the falls,
I-
near the mist.
I
There's a
think
zip
it's-
line now by the falls. That looks cool too.
I think it's because we just grew up probably every summer going to the falls, and my parents were cheap.
Well, that was more. I think it was my parents. I'm not paying for that.
But
Tourist
it's
trap.
it's like we just go to Niagara Falls and look at the falls and go home.
Yeah,
That's what we do. I think my dad said everything was a tourist trap when we pointed it out, like all the wax museums and stuff. Tourist trap.
that we
tourist
never
trap.
went
Yeah.
to.
no,
Yeah.
we never did. I remember walking up Clifton Hill a ton of times, but
Yeah,
my dad would smack me if I looked in a window. Yeah.
and now they're just too cheap to do it.
No, I've done a couple of them, but yeah, it's just
Yeah.
Yeah, the mob must put people in those before dumping them overboard. Hey,
yeah.
maybe that's why I have it.
Is that a threat? I'm certain now. All right.
There's also a movie that is in 4D. You wear a raincoat. What? Oh, they actually
Oh.
is that what 4D is? Like you get
Yeah.
the stuff on.
I guess you experienced some of the stuff in the movie.
No, I don't want to be sitting in a movie. Yeah, I don't know. On that note.
Yeah.
All right, guys, but that is the Uno hour mark.
It is 8:00.
I
It's
got
good.
to go clean my house and make some food and
Get ready for our Friday.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got to work late tomorrow, so I got to do it now. Things.
Well, good luck with you.
That's right.
But we
Alright.
hope you guys all have an awesome weekend.
Yes.
I know you all don't get a long weekend, but enjoy your Easter if you're having dinner with family or dinner with yourself or dinner with friends. Enjoy your time.
Yes, happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter,
Enjoy. Eat
everyone.
lots of
All the
candy,
best,
good
everybody.
food, and we'll
Yes.
see you
Yep.
next Monday.
Everybody stay safe.
David,
Have-
hope your mom gets well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stay safe and don't forget, guys, you're
You're
awesome.
awesome. Bye,
Thank you all
guys.
for being here.
Thank you, everyone.
Take care, everybody.